what is up YouTube? I know it's been a very long time, and it's my day off of work, so I figured I'd make a video. I don't know what got into me. I just haven't really felt like making videos for a very long time. I kind of got tired and bored of constantly doing update videos. Just kind of felt boring to me. Figured it'd be boring for everyone else, but it's definitely been a long enough time. I feel like should catch people up to speed on what's been going on and what's all been happening. So here we go. Figured I would start with the smallest tanks and work our way up here. Here's a 29 gallon with all the baby convicts in them from the last batch of the calico parents that passed away. They're all doing good. I did add some regular pink convicts, just 2 of them right there, just in case they want to start breeding. I figured adding some new blood to the group would help things out. I moved them from the 20 gallon to the 29 just to give them a little more space. Some of the bigger ones, like that one there, I've noticed have been digging up gravel in the past couple months, 2 months maybe. So I don't know if they're ready to start breeding or not, but they're like a small pack of piranhas, I can tell you that much. When I feed them, they shred any food that you put in the tank. Then over at this 29 gallon, I got my monster convict from my dad's house. This actually used to be in my 125 in the other room. It was one of the 4 convicts that was in that 125. He's hiding right now. He was one of the 4 that were actually breeding in the tank with the 2 massive Oscars. Let's see if he's over there. I'm not gonna disturb him, but this is his domain. He went from a 125 to a 29, which I'm waiting for a tank of mine to open up or to set up a 55 that I can move him in, possibly move all the smaller ones in with him, just to keep breeding, I guess, and see if we can get some more calicos. Here's the 20 that's shut down. Over here at the 55, I have my clown knife, which I actually just recently took the fake log out and put the tube in, the PVC tube. Got some tetras left. I had 6. They just slowly pass away and I don't realize it. This is also a newer addition. I got a apple snail. I actually wanted to buy one. There was a not local because it's like an hour and a half away, but one of the closer independent fish shops. They had apple snails, and I had one as a kid, so I had to get one. This is that tank. Then over here, 75, the golden base fader with his deformed lip. He's getting pretty big. And the mystery cichlid, I still have no clue what it is. She's getting old though. There's never been any breeding activity in this tank, so that's what that is. And over here at the 75 gallon rack, the top tank, all I got left in here is the big female jaguar. Not sure if this is a male or a female, the gold jaguar. He always looks like crap. And the gibiceps, whatever kind of pleco that is. Might notice the bichers are gone. The guy I got the bichers and that big clown knife I have, he's been asking me if he could potentially buy them back ever since like a year after I bought them from him, and finally I told him, you know what, since you had them before, I'm perfectly fine selling them back to you. It sucks. They were cool, but 2 less mouths to feed. I mean, I probably end up getting more at some point anyway. And sorry for my voice. I'm pretty sure I have a sinus infection where I'm at. One day it's 80, the next day it's 35 with a chance of snow. Everything's starting to blossom and pollinate, so my sinuses are all messed up. So if you hear me sniffling, don't worry about it. Then down here, you might notice the channel cats are gone. I sold those. And the albino clown knife is gone also. It passed away. I don't know why. but the gold clown knife is still here, and I got this yellow Severum, it's not a red spot, it's a yellow. Got the yellow Severum here, it's a large one. I got this and a Jack Dempsey from a guy. I bought them together. They're still doing good. Pretty sure since the albinos passed away, the gold clown knife likes to kind of chase this one around once in a while. He's gotten a little angry in his older age. That's it for the 75-gallon rack. Then of course we got the big Midas, Red Devil, whatever it is. Noticed his nuchal hump has gotten large for some reason, even bigger than it used to be. He's as mean as ever. Nothing new there. Still chasing the gravel vac around, still attacking his air stone. That's why I don't even bury it, because he always digs this corner up. I don't know if he's just angry and wants to attack or if he's personable, but probably a little bit of both. And over here at the 125, this is another exciting thing that this is pretty much one of the biggest reasons I wanted to make this video today. This tank is now, ever since both big Oscars passed away, it's just a big conglomeration of fish. I'm sure I'll get some backlash for it, but as you can see, the tank's clean, fish are happy. The last time I lost a fish in this tank was probably 8 months ago. I just keep adding a few. But the reason the other yellow Severum's in that other tank is because this big one here was attacking it. It wasn't really attacking, but just kind of chasing it around. Big Oscar, redfin sharks. This green Texas cichlid was the king of the tank, I would say. He was the most aggressive, but ever since I got this Jack Dempsey here, I just can't stop talking about how good he looks compared to all the other ones I have. Like, they look like crap. This one looks so good, but he is paired up with one of them. I'm trying to find her. I believe it's this one here, which is probably the best looking, the second best looking one. But last night they laid eggs. You can see them all on this piece of slate. I noticed something was going on because they had been clearing off the rock, the gravel off of the piece of slate, and I noticed how they kept kind of making passes over it, which kind of made me think they were going to lay the eggs soon. But then literally an hour after I noticed they were doing that, there was thousands of eggs. So that's exciting. The last time anything I had breed in this tank was when I had the two massive Oscars, and I had convict cichlids in there. Somehow, for some reason, the convicts, I know they're easy to breed, you don't even have to try, but for some reason they thought it would be a good idea to spawn in a tank with big Oscars. And believe it or not, the convicts actually picked on the big Oscars, which is insane. But yeah, there's just a big mix of fish in here. I forgot. It's an Acara, one of the electric blue Acaras. There's a regular Acara in here. I don't know where that's at the moment. That might be it right there. Yeah. Just a big mix of fish in here. Black ghost knife in the tube. Actually, the one in that 55 that I showed you previously, that's the one I've had forever. There are two plecos in here. I don't know where they're at the moment. They just pretty much hang out on the wood. But that's the 125, and pretty much the reason I made this video is because I'm excited. I got fish breeding. It's awesome. I don't know if any of those eggs are going to hatch because all the fish in this tank, but every time I walk up to this tank, since I noticed the male and the female, which he's getting aggressive down there again, the male and the female swim away when I walk down here, but as soon as I leave, they're right back over by the eggs. I feel like they're gonna guard them well enough to where I don't think they're gonna lose too many. All the other fish don't seem to be affected by it or like notice they're there, but who knows, they might eat them, they might not. Pretty sure this is the female that laid them. don't know if I can get in on this, but her egg tube is still out. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So that's pretty exciting. Then here's the 55 upstairs with the what was supposedly the female King Kong parrot, which is just a Santa parrot, I'm pretty sure. That's okay. She's a proven egg layer. She's laid in that little tray, terracotta tray before. I thought this one was finally gonna lay eggs, but it never did. As you can see, it's messed up the gravel entirely. I bought this as a flower horn, which for 12 bucks I knew it was gonna not be a flower horn or just be a very bad quality one, but if you've watched my videos, you've known I've had this fish for a long time. Not sure what it is exactly, but it's still here. And also, this is another reason I wanted to make a video, just to give everyone an update. I have a bunch of baby Severums now too. I liked the two big ones I had so much that I went out and bought smaller ones. I started off with these two small yellow ones, and then I went to a fish swap and picked up this other yellow, which I'm assuming is a female. She has like it has no color. And then just this past weekend I bought these two green Severums, and then at a different fish store I bought a Hero Severum. And I was kind of skeptical. I originally, of course, had the two yellow Severums, and then I got this third yellow one. And then I bought a hanging breeder net on the back, which is pretty cool because it just pretty much works as like a filter. So I believe it's a fluval one. This thing's awesome. There's no fish in it now. I took it out, but I used it as a separator for when the three yellow ones were getting too aggressive. I had a divider in here separating those two there. And then once I got this one, I had the breeder net. I had bought it the same day, and one was in each side of the tank, and the big one right there, the meanest one, I kind of put him in timeout up there. So once I got these two greens, I threw them in and just let them all kind of go at it, and then I put the smaller Hero Severum in the hang on the back. I actually just put that one in the tank last night. They're all mean, they all chase each other, they all pick on each other, but the little one seems to be holding its own. Just to try and divert some aggression, I feed them every night. I probably shouldn't be, but the yellow ones are definitely getting bigger. I want to try and get them all eating very well so they can kind of all have a good chance with each other. I'm not trying to breed these really, but if it happens, you know what, whatever. I just kind of, my friend who has a big 210 discus tank kind of inspired me to have this. He's had a lot of problems with the discus and having his tank scaped and all that, so I figured I'd go with the poor man's discus, which, just noticing his tank and this tank, there's, even with how small these fish are, there's so much more aggression in this tank than his discus have. It's insane, but that is all the tanks. Also, before I finish this video, I have been trying to repair this 210 or 240 acrylic. I don't know if this is gonna focus or not, but as mentioned, there was a chip in the tank in the corner. I've slowly been repairing it. I'm thinking of just building it up more, just to fill in that chip to where it sticks out some, and then I'm gonna wet sand it. Be nice if this would focus. You can kind of see where it's all been filled in at. Been using this, I forgot what, Fast Set 16. Yeah. This one's more of like a gel, like super glue, and I wanted to use this here so I could put packaging tape on the corners and then just kind of put it in at the top just to let it drain down and fill in slowly, which it worked for the most part. It's really rough there, but it'll get fit. I think this will be the best repair here that I can do. And of course, still, this part of the tank has separated, which I've showed you guys in a video before. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna fix that, but I got the liquid epoxy, what is it? The acrylic number 4. So hopefully that'll work. Hopefully this tank will still be usable, because I need to get it going. I really need to start working on that and get these big guys in there. Obviously the clown knife, yeah, I'm sure that fish is too small for this tank, but he's very flexible. He can turn around, no issues. The catfish is what I'm worried about, and not even that one, it's this one, because obviously they're a lot stiffer. They can't bend as well. But he doesn't seem to be having any issues as of yet, but I know I need to get on it, so please don't leave any hateful comments. I know I don't need to be reminded. If you want to be that guy and do that, go ahead, but I'll just come right back at you with another comment. I don't care. Obviously you can see in these videos all my fish are happy and healthy. I don't need your criticism. I know, but I need to get working on that 240. I know I've been saying it for like 2 or 3 years now, but I think the time is coming. So I still have no good excuse as to why I haven't been making videos, other than I just haven't felt like it. Like I said in the beginning, I just got bored of constantly doing update videos, because I felt like it was boring for me, so I figured it'd be boring for everyone else. And I don't really go to fish stores and do tours. Maybe I should, but yeah, I got tired of doing the same old thing. But I got some cool, exciting stuff to share, so I figured I would share it. So here I am making a video about it. But if you like the video, comment, like, subscribe. You already know. And maybe this will spark me to start making videos again, or really start hitting this stuff again hard. I'm not sure. I will say that's another thing is I lost interest in all this. At one point I was thinking about selling everything and maybe just keeping the bigger tanks, like the 125 I have here and at my dad's, and the 180, and then maybe working on the 240, setting up a pool pond, building a plywood aquarium. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, the bigger stuff's a lot easier. The only thing easier about the smaller fish is moving them. Moving these big guys from that 125 to here, absolute pain. And if I build a plywood aquarium or set up a pool pond, I want something big enough to where those big fish, I won't have to move them for a very long time. Because I destroyed 2 nets moving those. I destroyed my big rubber net moving all those big ones, and I destroyed my smaller net moving my 2 channel cats when I wanted them out of my 75. So catfish are cool, they suck to move. Trust me. If you don't know already, I'm telling you, it was miserable. But that's gonna be it. So thanks for watching.